What's up, guys? I don't know why, but my phone wanted me to do something weird to make the live stream start, so I wasn't able to jump in right it. And plus, I was talking to my buddy Chris over in. I'm not. This isn't happening. This is just my cell phone. I was talking to my buddy Chris for a little bit, and I just got off the phone with him. So real quick, I had to jump off, jump in, jump off, jump off. What's up? What's up? What's up, Bradley Shelley? Yeah, I was just having a good conversation with my buddy Chris. He just had a. He didn't just have a kid. He's having a kid. He just found out that it's a boy, so he's pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. It's like one of my best friends growing up, and you guys have maybe if you watched every single vlog, you've maybe seen him like twice. One time when we stayed at Riley's house after his brother got married, and we were it was a vlog. I started at Riley's house. Chris was there playing with the leopard gecko, and then also, or not leopard gecko, but a crested gecko. And then I think my second or third vlog ever, when I used to call them whatever Wednesdays on Triple B TV, we're camping. Anyway, this is my buddy Chris, and I'm pretty stoked because he's all stoked about having a kid, and it makes me stoked. What's up, Sandy? I just ate myself a nice big steak and some asparagus wrapped with bacon and a jalapeno popper also wrapped in bacon. It was pretty fantastic. I'm not sure what it's going to do to my uh, cognition here. It's probably going to start shutting it down real quick, but Indigo Snake, say hello. Bradley, this was your favorite, right? There was this dude, or was it the girl that you were infatuated with? Yeah, asparagus is good. Get that prebiotic fiber going for some probiotics to sit on top of. Not that I'm the picture of Mr. Health right now, but so I'm working on a video right now, and it's gonna be, as I mentioned in the vlog this morning. Was that this? Did I put a vlog up this morning? I did. A vlog about. Sorry. Indigo Snake, Indigo Snake care video. I'm working on one right now. I've written down all my little notes like I used to do when I do videos. I'd actually write things down and somewhat plan it out. So the first part of the video I'm going to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm going to bounce this stuff off you guys if you don't mind. The first part of the video I'm going to talk about just indigo snakes. You know what that the fact that they're part of the Drymarchon genus, and which is Crebos and whatnot. And I'm thinking about eating. Yeah, migraine. Oh, 7-day migraine. Oh no, no, that's excessive. DJ, that's excessive. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some ice cream tonight. I kind of told myself that already. I'm gonna wait until after I film this video, I think, or maybe I'll film the video in the morning when I'm a little more coffeeed. I also got my list going for Pomona because Pomona's coming right up. The whole family is left. Me here alone. This morning, everyone was here. My mom, my dad, my family. They all left. I'm here by myself, and now I'm gonna think about aliens, and I'm gonna be freaked out by myself. Freaking loser. And not loser, just it's I was talking to Chris, and he talked about this time when he got lost when he was 4 in a cornfield, and they came and found him. His family found him, and when he walked out of the corner, he was missing for like 4 hours or something. Anyway, and then it made me think about aliens. Yeah. I get scared of the most ridiculous stuff, things that are questionable whether or not there's reality. Anyway, the video. Yeah, so the first part I was going to talk about just indigos, where they come from, what species they are, what they're related to, and then right from there I was going to jump into and make it kind of a care video. So just start with the introduction of the species. Obviously, I have lots of B-roll of the snakes. I'll be talking with this mic right here on the camera, blah blah blah, and then I will talk about their diet, what they eat in the wild, what I feed them, how the whole process of what I feed them and all that stuff, and then yeah, I got lots of snakes to keep me coming. And I got lizards now too. I got tortoise, and a turtle, and tegu, and I think when I'm at Pomona, I'm gonna look for. Oh, I've also got hissing cockroaches and dubia cockroaches, and I think at Pomona I'm gonna try and find a African bullfrog, one of those big fat rodent eating frogs for the show, because I booked 2 birthday parties I've got booked now. So one booked out in November, and then one in September, and then a lady that wants to book one in October. She's going to put a down payment or a deposit for the show as soon as she got paid or whatever, but she's pretty much solid. And then tomorrow I'm going to be calling a school to set up shows at this school. So the roaming reptiles thing is happening. We're moving forward with it, and it's happening. We're going to do it. I'm really excited about it. I know I was pretty nervous about it for a little while, but now I'm just excited. Now I'm looking forward to going to these places, and especially the ones that I've booked right now are birthday parties. The schools might make me a little more nervous just because I don't like school. And then even though, like, you know, everybody in my family on both sides is teachers, and it still just makes me, I don't know, school makes me nervous. I'll get over it. Anyway, yes, back to the Indigo video. Diet, I'm going to cover diet, on not only what they eat in the wild, but what I feed them, how I feed it to them. Talk about the fact that they're, you know, immune to venom. They eat rattlesnakes. They eat like everything. And how they eat, you know, it's all crazy. They don't constrict, and they just rah, rah, rah. And then after diet, I was going to talk about temperature. You know, like what good temps are for them, what I keep them at, and what you can keep them at, what's recommended. Go over the substrate that I use and what was recommended as far as substrate. Oh, and now I'm talking about it out loud. Maybe I should say what they thrive in the wild as far as substrate. And then light, because Robert Bruce recommended that these guys go out into the sunlight for you know, a handling period at least once a week, which I did today, and then I take them out about once a week. You recommend to get some direct UV rays for a little while, soak it up, and so that I was going to include that, and I think that was it. Nah. Oh, he's trucking. Do, keep trucking. And before I do the video, I was gonna sit here and hold this guy for a while until he got to this kind of point where he's not trying to run all the time, and I can just kind of not have to focus on him, because they get to a point, like, they move a lot, right? They move a ton. They're very curious. In fact, if you watch this morning's video, you see the shots of these guys running off the table. It was fun. But eventually they'll get to this point where they're just ready to kind of chill and hang out. Kind of. Probably if I stop talking. This morning's video is kind of funny. Oh no, sorry. This morning's video is not funny. Part of it's funny. Most of it's funny. The end is pretty sad and upsetting. I think that's why it got a record amount of dislikes in the first day. Maybe not a record number. Actually, that's something. Good point, DJ. I should put temperament. I should talk about their temperament. From what I understand, even in the wild, it's rare to get a defensive bite from one of these guys. That's my understanding. I've never caught an indigo snake in the wild. I would love to do that. But what I've heard is that they're very docile as far as their defensiveness and bitiness. This guy's never been. They have an incredible feeding response, which is crazy. Like, it's super nuts feeding response. They come at it like a fire missile. A missile rocket. But if I can just reach my hand in there, and they're intelligent enough and quick enough to know that my hand is not food. I've never been even so much as struck at by these guys. Um, Even when I just reach, I don't even hook them. I just reach my hand in there and grab them, like in there. I don't even open the tub all the way. I just reach back in the little crevice and be like, come on, let's come out. And yeah, they're for as a colubrid goes, like, because reticulated pythons I feel are highly responsive and are very observant and pay a lot of attention to what their surroundings are. When it comes to North American species, I think these are probably the most intelligent as far as recognizing what's food and what's not food and what's a threat and what's not a threat. And just see, I told you, if after a little while we get to this part where we'll just sit there and chill and until I jinx it. So about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. And then they just chill out. But they'll get going again too. I mean, it doesn't take much to get them back and going. But it's nice when they finally chill out. It reminds me of holding the snakes I held when I was a little kid. You know, because I had all colubrids when I was a kid. And I do this thing where I just let them run through my fingers like this and let them wrap up on themselves, kind of guide them in a way like they want to go forward. And I'll just kind of move my hand in a way where they just keep kind of going around my hand and fingers. And eventually they would just stop and be like, all right, that's enough of that. I'm just going to stay here. And yeah, apparently it doesn't get old. It's funny the things that you grow tired of. You know, you get into certain things for a while and then you grow out of it, or just something else comes along, or just you lose interest in it. Snakes have yet to do that. It's been a long time. Between snakes and music and capturing things on film. That's been something. I got my first camera, actually. I don't really talk about this much, but I got my first camera when I was 7. Little film camera. And I took pictures of everything. I still have all those pictures, actually. But then I fell out of that. You know, I didn't do photography for a very long time. But yeah. But yeah. Other than that, excuse me. I don't know what that is. Look at this guy trying to... Oh, you can't see him. He's trying to make his way up my hand. He's getting stuck. You're getting a little stucky. You're getting a little stucky guy. Oh, man, I miss the kids already, man. They've only been gone for a few hours. So funny. I knew I was going to. That's why I put off... if Triple B TV didn't go up until like a couple hours ago, because instead of busting my butt to make it happen today and this morning, I was like, kids are leaving. I'm just going to go hang out with them and do stuff. But I got my Freedom Bridger work done. Triple B is up now. I got this written out. I got my Pomona checklist written out. I think I've got just about everything on there. Now I just need to write down a list of what things are going to be coming as far as ball pythons that will be available at the show. I don't think I'm bringing Halo, mainly because they do have a rule, which I broke last time, that you can't have snakes out in the common areas anymore for like pictures and stuff. I broke that. And I don't necessarily want to do that again, so I don't want to get Rami in trouble. I know Rami's not worried about it, but he wouldn't want to get in trouble for it because you're not supposed to anymore. And we're taking Eli to Disneyland for his birthday on Monday, so we won't be getting back up here till Tuesday. So that's just kind of a while for her to be away from a regular enclosure, I feel, you know. So that, and I'm going by myself this time. I don't know. And it's summertime, so it's like it gets much hotter back there. I can't with the cooler temperature, I can put her in the truck and put heat pads into the thing. But when it's summertime, I can't put her inside the cab because I'll have too much stuff. Yeah, plus the enclosure. I had pretty much decided that I'm not bringing in Halo. Pretty much. I don't think I am. I think this time. Oh, I'm also not. Oh, you know what? I'm also not staying at the Sheraton like I have every time I've gone to Pomona now, where I can just walk back to the hotel. I'm going to stay with Dave Kaufman in his hotel room, which I have to drive to. So I just didn't want to add another. Yeah, that's okay. I just reconvinced myself why I'm not bringing Halo. It's one thing if I can just wheel her back on the cart back to the hotel room, but if to like go load up the truck and drive somewhere else, that's just too much. Yeah. The kids, I miss them. Like, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take very long. Pretty fortunate get to spend so much time with them. Oh yeah, Sandy. Again, one warning before you watch the end of today's video. Pretty sad. Junior's doing great. Here, let's take him out. Junior. Now Junior has an exceptional feeder response. I never reach into his enclosure, ever. But as soon as you get him out, he's just a joy. Just a joy. Immediately chills right out. There he is. Looking good. Yep, pretty stoked to have him back to normal, and really glad that it didn't. Nothing just flared right back. I was so worried about something flaring right back up after all that. Yeah. Junior will likely come to a lot of the shows. The animals that I'm going to bring to the shows are going to be the ones that have good stories, like stories of making it through hard times. So Junior, obviously, likely bring Lucy, the clown that we had to cut the egg out of, and definitely one of the big snakes. That was one thing that I'll bring to the show that Brandon never had, was like really big snakes. That's one thing I'm looking, that'll help me to fill his shoes. Like, I'm not Brandon, but I got a bigger snake. Junior. Get it, Junior. Oh, what is it? What is it? The fan. The fan. Junior. What are you doing, bro? You broing out? He's broing hard right now. Junior's broing. Look at that face. Oh, so nice. Oh, so fresh. Oh, so good. Look at that face. Get it in there, bud. Get it in there. Oh yeah, good times. Good times, Holmes. Yeah, he's squeaking. Doing his breathe. Doing a little breathy. Yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence. I feel like I'll do all right. I feel like I do all good. It'll be all gravy, wavy gravy train, biscuit wheels. Dink. It's Junior. Oh, I think my rack just echoed. Crazy for loving you. Yeah, we're just doing snake time. Snake time. Yeah, I guess it's a good thing I got snakes, huh? Because I'm gonna be lonely tonight. Just gonna have to come down here and hang out with snakes. Make that video, hang out with some snakes, eat some ice cream, and listen to the Rogan podcast with Bernie Sanders. I'm imagining that's gonna be a pretty interesting one. That's our most Rogan podcasts that I've listened to. Actually, I mean, he's got so many. It's great. You can just pick from whatever, but that one should be pretty interesting, I think. Okay, I'm losing it. I should put them away. Tomorrow, the one benefit I will say to the kids family having left early is that tomorrow I will be able to focus and get lots of stuff done very efficiently, quickly, and the chance of forgetting something is going to be highly unlikely. I'll be able to catch up on some stuff. I really need to make that list and figure out which snakes are coming. I need to bring those enclosures out. Yeah, I got lots of stuff to do. Lots of stuff to do. Bradley, you're going. I'm going too, bro. Not just because you're going. I was about to go anyway. I promise. Unless you guys got any burning questions or anything in particular you'd like to see with your eyes through this camera right now, I'm gonna wash my face off because I feel like I just got very sticky in here, and maybe from the steak cooking as well. And then I'm going to film this indigo video and hopefully do a good job. Do it well. Do it nice. Make it fresh. Everybody's got to be up early. I don't necessarily have to be up early, but I'm gonna be. Bloods are good. All of the bloods have eaten now. As if you watched that one vlog, which was the one about the podcast, was it that one? Yeah, it was the podcast because I was feeding snakes that night. Yeah, podcast and feeding frustrations. Yes, they're all eating. They're all good. None of them have shed yet. Oh yeah, I bet I do still forget something. Yeah, that's a good point. I've got a whole list. I've got a whole checklist. I've started writing it down tonight. I'm gonna go through it tomorrow with a fine-tooth comb, get everything packed, and not check anything off the list until it's actually in the truck, and then not put the keys in and drive down the driveway until I look at the list and everything is checked off, and I don't have to leave until Friday morning. So I'll have all day tomorrow to go to sleep and put things that need to wait to get. Yeah, I'll probably still forget something. Bye, Junior. All right, guys. You guys have yourselves a great night. Don't sleep too hard. Make sure you get enough calcium. And also, don't forget to wipe. I will see you soon. Y'all have a good night. You know how to get a hold of me.